bless everybody out there on the pre-net, and have a wonderful day. Go out and make somebody smile because it'll make you feel better. WB8 VMW, this is AA8CT, and I can almost guarantee you we're going to do this again tomorrow. Be well, my friends. 73s.
All right, Greg. Yeah, you're right. Activity is medicine when it comes to diabetes. KDA, CFH, WB8, VMW. Okay, Randy, we're saying you got nothing in your lap, and your daughter, how did her blood work come out? WB8, VMW.
KD8 ZSH. Good morning, Jim. Got a little redhead in the chair here with me this morning. Daughter's sleeping, doing good. We won't get the results of the blood work until she goes to the doctor next week, so we'll have to wait on that. Things are happening with Bob that I'm not quite sure what I've been able to get out and what I haven't, but here's the latest. The surgery went good, no pain, went to the rehab place. He was there for a very short time. Complications set in, rushed back to the hospital. He's in the hospital now with pneumonia. So, just seems like he can't catch a break. So, he still needs your prayers, and we do appreciate them. That's about all I know. Like I said, things are happening so fast and changing so fast, it's kind of hard to keep up. So I hope you and your wife are able to enjoy the day. It is a little cool outside, but seems like as it gets close to the end of the summer, that was usually the case. Warm during the day and getting really cool at night. So you guys have a good one. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Randy. Well, that is one of the not common, but often happens, is you go into the hospital, you have surgery or something like that, your immune system slacks off a little bit, you get pneumonia. My brother went through that several times. So hopefully they'll get the pneumonia and the healing in the back and everything. He might get back on the radio. Alrighty, I got to jump up to Jacksonville, Florida before they run out of their node there, because I get to talk to the pretty one this morning. KAJAX WB8 VMW. Good morning, Wendy.
Well, good morning there, Jim, and everyone else on the portable pedestrian, and we're doing great down here. Of course, Rod's getting ready for his hospice duties, and we have clear skies and 77 degrees. And
well, it looks like maybe you lost your node there a little bit at the end, but we got everything, and you tell Rod we says kudos for his work this morning. I know there are a lot of people appreciate it, and you and K9LUCY and the kids, and Missy, if she happens to mosey around there, tell them all we said hi, and stay safe and stay well. Alrighty, well, let's go down to Mark and get a quick weather report here. WB6 BJN, WB8 VMW.
Good morning, Jim, and good morning to everybody on the pre-net here this morning. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing good here. Sarah's doing good. She's already up. She's going to go do some shopping at Sam's Club here at 8 o'clock, so she's doing pretty good. beautiful day yesterday here in Tennessee. I don't think we got out of the 70s yesterday, and it was drier, and it was just absolutely beautiful. Currently, 30.10.2 on the barometer, and let's see, 64.6 degrees. And 63 degrees on the dew point. So the dew point may be a little bit higher this morning, and the temperature might be up just a degree or two. We will get warmer eventually. 93% humidity. 2 gusting to 3 from the northeast on the wind. Clear skies. Going to be about 84 to 86 maybe today, a little bit warmer. We'll see how that works out. We'll have more weather later on. Jim, you're sounding good this morning. Sarah's doing good this morning. And we're all doing good down here. Back to you, sir, WB6BJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, good deal. And Sarah's going grocery shopping, and so are we. All righty, well, we'll go up to see, get a quick critter report there. Let me see, KA8MNT. Hey, Tom, have the critters left for Philadelphia Friars? Are they headed up that way? And did Rembrandt, the new painted turtle, did he make it up there okay?
WB8VMW, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim, and everybody else that's on the net. Yep, the team is on its way to Philadelphia right now. They should be there in about an hour or so, and then they get settled into their quarters for the weekend. And then they're going to hit the field for some practice this morning. And they have an evening game about, I think it's 7:30, 8 o'clock, someplace in there. So they're doing pretty good. Rembrandt finally made it. He got down here just in time to get on the plane and take off to Philadelphia with the rest of the team. So things are looking up for him anyhow. And with that, Jim, I'll turn everything back over to you. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, I'm pretty old snappy. He kept everybody in line, so Rembrandt should just pick up where Snappy left off, and team should do pretty good. Hopefully, the Friars are a little slow and put another W in our column. Alrighty, good job, Tom. Alrighty, now, okay, well, let me see. Let me go up to Ray, because him and Fred's probably done walking and are crashed on the couch, so we'll get them taken care of here. K5CFY. WB8BMW. Good morning, Ray and Fred.
WB8VMW K5CFY. Good morning, Jim, and all the netizens out there this morning. Well, actually, we're out on the back patio. I'm drinking coffee, and Fred's just laying down here keeping an eye on everything. It's really nice out this morning, so we're enjoying the outside. So we got a little chance of rain this afternoon, but we could use it, I guess, but we'll wait and see. But it is a little cooler, so we're enjoying it. So thanks for being there, Jim, and hope you and the son-in-law have a good afternoon, and the wife and daughter bring home a lot of goodies, and hopefully there's some bacon-flavored oatmeal in there somewhere. Give it back to you, Jim. Thanks for being there. K5CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, I don't know. They like seafood down there in Florida. and stuff like that. They're not too hot on the bacon-flavored oatmeal, but they're still healthy, so that's all I care about. All righty, well, I might as well, Judy just come back and give Mr. Chipper a double wave here. So I got 1 minute before we make it legal, and I'm afraid LJ, he might still be laying in bed, and like Mark is, listening to us. So, LJ, we're going to have to skip you this morning, but we're always thinking of you. And while everybody is listening and thinking, put in a good word for Bob. He's in the hospital. He had his back surgery, which has turned out good. But now he's got pneumonia. He's back in the hospital. So everybody say a thought or a prayer to keep him vertical and back on the radio. AAACS WB8 BMW looking. How about it, Mr. Custom Select in certain circles? How in the world are you this morning? And you got a double wave at the doorway, and then she says, I'm going out on the front porch. So that's where my cute little wife is waiting for me with a cup of coffee. So get on here, get it all started. It's 7 o'clock, and it's all yours, Mr. Chipper.
Good morning, Sarah and friends. Actually, it's a fabulous morning. CQ, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater located in Doylestown, Ohio. Frequency 147.39 megahertz, the PL 114.8. If you're not all programmed up, get yourself all programmed up. Come on down and join us. This is a controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. Please direct traffic through net control. Emergency and priority traffic is welcome to break into this net at any time. This morning, your net control operator is Alpha 8, Charlie Sierra, Custom Select in some circles. And the name here is Gary. Good morning, Jim. Good to hear you. Good to hear you have coffee and your lovely wife waiting for you. And I'm sad to hear about Bob. I got an email from Randy last night, and he's as Randy just said, he's back in the hospital. So we thoughts and prayers coming out his way. Bob, Janet, we're thinking about you. All right, Jim, what say you, my friend? KB8VMW. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Gary. Yeah, and Judy give you a double wave at the doorway and then headed out on the front porch. But my daughter was up here yesterday with her boyfriend. You know, both of them have been married before, and they say, marriage is out of the deal. But boy, they get along just great. And they pulled up. They flew up from Florida yesterday. They pulled up in front of the house. They had rented a car down there at the airport. And he gets out of his side, goes around. Now, my daughter was driving, and he walked around and opened up her door, and I said, man, that's funny, open up her door. So then he opened up the back door and got out a bag of chicken for all of us, and then later on we were sitting on the porch, and I said, how come you could come out and open up the door for her? Couldn't she get out? And he said, don't you open up the door for Judy whenever you go someplace? I said, wait a minute. I said, the last time I opened up the door, if I hadn't opened up the door, Judy'd still be in the old truck somewhere in the parking lot here in a lot. They got a big kick out of that. But he's pretty good to my daughter. All righty, everybody. I got to get out of here. And that's not a lie, Bill. So everybody stay safe, stay well. And I'm going to head for the porch and get some bacon-flavored oatmeal and a cup of coffee. WB8VMW, back to net.
All right, Jim. Chivalry is not dead. It is not. So there you have it.
You made me laugh, though. You did. You really did. All right, Jim, take care. And you tell that lovely bride of yours that I said hello and to keep waving. And enjoy your porch time and your coffee, and we'll talk to you again next week, I'm sure. WB8 VMW, going to clear with you. Let's get this show on the road. KD8 VMM Mobile to lead us off. This is AA8CS. What say you, Brian?
W8WKY.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Everybody on the net. Yeah, the temperature's 50 degrees this morning. That ain't too bad. So it's a lot cooler out. Pretty stable weather. Not much going on. Smooth running Akron. Just a little bit of sun glare. And it's supposed to be stable through the week. And I guess 89 on Monday or so. We'll see what happens. That's what I have. So just a lot of yard work this weekend. And see what happens after that. So, you have a good one. Stay safe out there. KVMM. I'll be clear.
KDVMM Mobile, AA8CS. All right, Brian. Very good. Yeah, I got 54 degrees right now here in Fairlawn, and a high suspected to be, via my prognosticator, 78 degrees. Just like Los Angeles. No, that's not. Santa Monica, I think. I don't know. It's down there someplace. They say it's always 78 degrees. Anyway, good to hear you, Jim. Or I'm Brian. I'm sorry. You take care of yourself. Have a fabulous Friday, and you know why. Because it is. Yeah, you take care, and we'll do this again next week. KD8 VMM Mobile. We're going to clear with you. Let's head out to Tulsa. K5CFY. Good morning, Ray. How you doing? How's Fred? And how's life in Oklahoma? That's what I want to know. This is AA8CS.
AA8CS, K5CFY. Good morning, Gary. All is well here in northeast Oklahoma. I think it's 77 degrees. Got a little breeze blowing and kind of cloudy, but I'm sitting out on the back patio, and Fred is napping here beside me, so we're doing all right. We did our walk this morning. All is well. Thanks for asking, and thank you for being there for us on this fabulous Friday. And with that, I'll give it back to you. Let you get some mobiles and some more check-ins. So I'll get off here and let you get at it. Thanks for being there, Gary. You do a great job, and we love it. K5CFY.
All right, Ray. Thank you for being here. You've become part of the tradition, man, and that's great. That is great. Always a pleasure. K5CFY. We're going to clear with you. Let's head down to Jacksonville. K8JAX to take it. This is AA8CS. Wendy, how you doing? And make sure you tell that airplane flying volunteer and Rod that we all said hello. K8JAX. This is AA8CS.
Well, good morning there, Gary, and everyone on the net. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian, along with K9LUCY. And sorry I didn't get in there with Jim. I was talking, but I was at the wrong spot. So, hey, Jim, in case you're listening, you will have 1 minute and 46 seconds less daylight today. Anyway, and I hope he has a nice visit with his daughter and friend. So anyway, we have 77 degrees this morning and a few clouds up there. We're headed up to 93 today, and we have 3-foot seas and 84-degree water temperature. So we always appreciate you giving us a call there, Gary. Thanks for taking the net, and I hope you're having a nice visit with your daughter, Amy, now that she's back. I'm sure she has many stories to tell you. So back to you there, Gary. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All right, Wendy. Well, she said on the tarmac, in Lisbon for an hour before they took off, and then the flight was delayed here from New York to Cleveland. That flight was delayed too. She couldn't catch a break on this trip, but she did have a good time, and yeah, the stories flowed last night, that's for sure. All right, Wendy, thanks for being here. Tell Rod we said hello. You take care, and thanks for the information there. You know, it's hard to believe there's a 23-degree delta between Florida and Ohio right now. That's pretty amazing, I think. All right, take care. Again, tell Rod we said hello, and then make sure you have a fabulous Friday, and you know why. Because it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. All right, let's see. We're going to take some mobiles and short timers here. If you're mobile short time, or if you want to just jump in and out, now's your opportunity. This is AA8CF, and I am listening.
Go, sir. Mark and Wadsworth. In and out.
Whiskey Gate, sir. Tango Uniform, Stu, Sharp Mile, Mobile.
Tango, this is Matthew of Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Good morning.
Please copy November 7, Victor, N7 VAS, in and out, 73.
WAGXX, mobile, in and out. Have a great one, Gary.
This is Kilo Delta 8 Hotel Golf, KD8HAG, Tim. I'm mobile, in and out.
November 8, Yankee, Mike Yankee, N8 YMY John, 7-3's Gary, I'm in and out.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango. Good morning, Gary. Craig, and I will be in and out.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8SLG. Nick, in and out this morning. Thanks, Gary.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, KF8 EOG, Pete, mobile.
Kilo Delta 8, Oscar Tango, Quebec, KD8 OTQ Scott, mobile, in and out.
Kilo Delta 9, Echo Papa Victor, KD9 EPV, Gina in Worcester, in and out.
All right. Lots of in and outs there. And thank you all for stopping by and waving a hand. Here's who I have. KJ5DIT, Matthew, KD8ZSH. I'm going to give Randy a call. He hasn't checked in, but I'm going to just touch base with him here. K8SFS is in the log, W8STU. And N7VAN. Brian, good morning to you. Always a pleasure, my friend. I have you in and out, WA8GXX mobile. Tom, also in and out. Thank you for stopping by and waving the hand. We do appreciate that. KD8HAG, Tim is in and out as well. N8YMY, good morning to you, John. Always a pleasure. Craig, of course. You had to get that call, didn't you, and confuse me. And now we have an AA3CS on the list somewhere. You guys are crowding me. Always a pleasure, Craig. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday. I have you in and out as well. KD8SLG is in and out. Nick, glad you had a good trip yesterday and you're back safely. KF8EOG. Pete, I have you. And you're going to talk to me this morning. That's fabulous. KD8OTQ in and out. And good morning to you, Scott. KD9 EPV, Gina in Worcester. I have you in and out, Gina. Thanks for stopping by the hand. I don't think we've had a QSO yet, but we're here Monday through Saturday. Well, not me all the time, but someone's here, so don't be a stranger. All right, we got a couple people to talk to here. W8STU Mobile, Stu to Take It, and EOG Mobile, you're on deck, Pete.
W8WKY.
Good morning there, Gary. We made it. It's Friday. Good morning, Pete. I heard you in there. Maybe I'll catch you a little bit later here on 400. Anyways, great day. Sun's shining. At the moment, it's 56 degrees here. Southbound Auburn Road. BP is still at 399.9 and not showing any signs of going down any here lately. Let's see. Well, I hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm probably going to do some yard work this weekend. Not a whole lot, but at least mow the grass. Maybe I'll do that when I get home from work. But, well, with that, I'll say 33, Big 8 to the ladies, and until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to Net Control, WSTU, Mobile.
W8STU, AA8CS. All right, Stu, thanks for being here, sir. And always a pleasure. Love that. You got a great radio voice, by the way. And, yeah, it flows. I like it. I like it a lot. W8STU, we're going to clear with you. Let's see what's on Pete's mind. KF8EOG Mobile. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
Hey, AA8CS. This is KF8EOG. Morning to you and everybody on the net here. I had a whopping 55 degrees when I left. And I, like Stu, got over to Auburn Road, but I'm heading north, and it went up to 57 degrees. And the gas was $3.99 that I saw at the sheets. It's going to be a close travel date today for a change. I got to go into the corporate office to actually do some work. So that's why I have a little time today to actually talk to you, Gary. And I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy talking to anybody. So anyways, I'll let you get down the list. I want to say 73s to everybody out there, and have a fabulous Friday here. I, like Stu, need to get home and mow grass and do a bunch of stuff too, but we'll worry about that come 5 o'clock. So this is KF8EOG returning to Net Control, and have a good day.
All right, Pete, always a pleasure talking to you when we get the chance as well. Yeah, that 5 o'clock whistle, especially on Friday, is quite special, isn't it? Oh, yeah. All right, Pete, take care. Have a fabulous Friday. I know you know why, so I won't repeat it. KF8EOG, we're going to clear with you. Let's head down to Arkadelphia. That's in Arkansas. Not Pennsylvania. Yeah, KJ5, DIT to Take It. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Matt. And Randy, if you're around, I'm going to give you a call next. KJ5, DIT. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
Good morning. My angels are up. You'll probably hear the tablet going off at the moment beside me. My spouse has decided not to get up yet. And I have one that has decided to stay in bed for the moment. And I've got a cat on my lap. She decided to say good morning too. So it is going to be a beautiful day. Like nice out. All right. Keep being careful. All right. They're all set in place. Good. So thank you for picking me up. All right. So I'll see y'all later. Evidently, Daniel decides he needs my help. So, beautiful day, y'all. 73.
73 right back at you, Matt. You take care. Enjoy Fabulous Friday. And we'll do this again next week. KJ5DIT, we're going to clear with you. Let's give a call out to Randy, KD8ZSH. Randy, are you with me this morning?
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, everybody. Yep, I'm still up and kicking somewhat. Like I told you in the letter and what I told Jim this morning, that Bob's having a rough time of it. Back in the hospital with pneumonia. Pneumonia usually entails an infection, so I assume they're treating him for infections too. So it's like I told Jim, it just doesn't seem like he can catch a break. It's just one thing after another. So we appreciate the prayers that have been given in the past, and would ask that you continue to pray for him, because he's definitely not out of the woods yet. So hope everybody has a good weekend coming up. Enjoy the day if you can. Be safe, be healthy. It's KD8ZSH Clear, back to that. 73s, everybody.
All right, Randy. I remember a funny story about Bob and Janet. When they first got on the repeater, they would talk to each other, and of course, Bob's call is KD8ZXD. Janet's call is ZXB. And if you guys remember my presentation on phonemes, the first time I heard them talking to each other, I thought they were using the same call. I'm thinking, what? They can't do that, can they? Anyway, yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, thoughts and prayers coming his way. I hope this all works out, Randy. I really do. All right, man, you take care. Talk to Janet if you get a chance to. I'm not sure what the situation is, but just tell them we're thinking about them, and we're wishing them the best, that's for sure. All right, we're going to clear with ZSH. ZSH, ZX, B, and D. There we go. Got it all down. Okay. See, this next round, I'm going to pencil in NAWS, K88MNT, WB6BJN, and K8AGW. We're going to give him a courtesy call. Also, when checking in, if you're mobile or short time, let me know, and I will try to remember, and I will do my best to accommodate. Obviously, no guarantees, because that would be detrimental to me anyway, because I just can't, you know me, I mangle everything. With that, I'm listening. I am listening. Come on down. This is AA8CS.
November 8, November Hotel Mobile, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu, Terry down on Whiskey Run, West Virginia, coming in via EchoLink on my phone, KF8ERZ.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8 VOX Scott Vermilion.
Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Kilo Oscar, KE8 QKO, Nick and Akron Mobile.
Whiskey 8, Hotel
Kilo
Romeo
8,
Foxtrot.
Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8CWS, Corbin and Columbus, good morning, everyone.
Whiskey 8, Mike Papa, call for mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian, in and out.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8, Uniform India Bravo, KE8 UID, John, Mobile.
W8WKY.
All right, not too shabby. I have the aforementioned. I also have N8, NH, in and out. Thank you for stopping by and waving a hand. Terry, Whiskey Run, yeah, got you in the log. KF8ERZ, KE8VOX, KE8QKO Mobile. Nick, I have you there. Stand by, we're going to get right to you. I almost didn't copy you right because you had slowed down so much. Normally, you're about 20 miles per hour over the speed limit, so I had to say it. W8HRF is in the log. Corbin, we have you in the log. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. W8MPG Mobile, stand by. We're going to get up to our mobiles first. KF6POE, Christian, I have you in and out. Good morning to you, and thanks for stopping by, waving a hand. Do appreciate that. UIB and DTP, mobiling, as they say. Stand by. We're going to get right to you. All right, here we go. Let's get our mobiles in here first. KE8QKO Mobile to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Nick.
KE8QKO. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, everybody on the net. Well, I'll tell you, when it comes to speed, if you go a little slower, sometimes you can stagger it out, and then if somebody doubles with you, then you might get part of your second part of your call sign, and then the net controller might hear you and recognize it and get you in there. So it kind of helps, I think, with that. Sometimes not. Sometimes the other person's doubling, and they're doubling really long just with you. But that's kind of how I like to look at it and try to make it a little bit easier for you, Gary. Yeah, that's about it for me. About wrapping up non-work week, but you have to get back to work next week, but that's how it goes. Take my son across country and enjoy the last few days of, I don't know, maybe some relaxation if I'm lucky. Anyway, with that, I'll pass it back to you, Gary. KE8QKO.
All right, Nick, very good. You do know the speed kills. Just saying. I got to tell you, I'm still dreaming of brisket. I still have these fantasies that go over in my mind about that brisket. So, and then there's visions of your smoker. Yeah. Nick, take care, man. Always a pleasure. And have a fabulous Friday, and you know why. Yeah, because it is. KE8QKO Mobile, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up the W8MPG Mobile. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, everybody on the net. Great to talk to everybody today. I'm usually at work by this time, but today I am off. I have a few medical appointments today, so it's not like a true vacation day, but we'll take the day off work anyway. That's all right. So I'm down here in North Canton. That's where my first appointment is, and I'm got to run a little early. And today must be the Hall of Fame balloon liftoff. So I'm sitting here watching some balloons. That's an extra treat this morning. So yeah, we're off to a good start. Back to you, Gary. Everybody have a great day. W8MPG.
All right, Jim. Good to hear you this morning. Actually, I haven't talked to you in a while, I don't think. But anyway, it's always a pleasure, my friend. W8MPG Mobile, we're going to clear with you. Hope the doctor's appointments all come out right, and we'll talk again soon. Clearing with MPG, let's see, KE8UIB with KF8DTP. Mobiling, there we go. And living the 5 game. Go ahead, John. This is AA8CS.
AA8CS from KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net.
Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net. Happy Friday.
All right, you guys, we are trucking along here. We are actually running quite a bit behind this morning by about almost 15 minutes. Somehow we were 15 minutes out of bed early this morning, but we were 15 minutes behind now. Go figure. How does that work out, you guys? It's Friday. It's just going to be a fabulous Friday. It's payday Friday, so hey, we got nickels flying all around. So let me see. With that, we are trucking our way into Hartville, and
We are in Jackson right now looking at a beautiful hot air balloon shaped like a football. So, hey, we are actually on Amherst in Jackson, and this hot air balloon is really, really awesome. It's a giant football in the sky, guys. So with that, this is K8UIB along with KFADTP. We are living a $5 dream, a nickel at a time. 7-3, y'all. Thanks for running that, Gary.
I'm still not sure how you guys have so much fun this early in the morning. It just doesn't compute. All right, take care. Enjoy Fabulous Friday, and Fabulous Friday will enjoy you. Yeah, weekend's upon us. Yes, it is. All right, John, Lori, take care. Talk soon. Let's see, who's next? I think W8HRF. Josh, you didn't say mobile, but often you are, so we're going to go ahead with W8HRF, and I'm going to give Dan, K8AGW, a call after that, and then we're going to head down to Whiskey Run. There's the lineup. W8HRF mobile, maybe. AA8CS.
AA8CS, W8HRF. Good morning, Gary. Good to hear you. Yep, I am mobile. Somehow, I did say it, but it could have been some flutter. I've noticed a couple of times I've said mobile, but and people, the net controls will get me because I'm always mobile. But they're like, oh, you didn't say mobile, and I'm like, I did. I just don't know. Maybe there was flutter or something that cut out. So, but anyways, I am heading up to work. It is 60 degrees. I am loving it. Beautiful. Well, it's kind of hazy sky, but blue. I see some blue. Barometer Net blue up there. What else? Lucy and the kids are up and about. Apparently, I've been told by Lucy that I am the loudest door closer that she's ever heard. I will get out of bed and, walk over to the bathroom, and when I close the door, apparently it just always seems to wake Will up. So I guess I'm going to have to practice my door closing skills, Gary. My wife isn't happy with me. We'll try it next week and see how it goes. Maybe I could install some soft closed doors or something like that on the house. I don't know. Maybe just try it out on the bathroom door first. We'll see. But hope you're doing well. Nice to hear Nick. What's up, Nick? Hope you and the family are doing well, and everybody else here today. And looking forward to the weekend. Gonna get some stuff done around the house. Gonna get some radio stuff done, and yeah, it should be a good weekend. So, anyways, hope you're doing well, Gary. Hope your lovely bride is doing well, and all life is good. So there you go. We'll catch y'all later. Enjoy fantastic Friday. AA8CS, W8HRF, 73 all.
All right, Josh. Yeah, your door closing skills are inept, huh? That's interesting. Yeah, I close the door, and yeah, I don't know. They just make noise. They seem to just make noise. Joyce will ask me periodically. I'll close a cabinet or something, and she'll say, "What's wrong?" Like I'm mad or something, and I'm slamming a door, but I'm not. Anyway, I get it, and yeah, practice. Practice makes perfect. You know what I mean? All right, Josh, we're going to clear with you, sir. You take care and have a fabulous, fabulous day. All right, let's see. Next up, I'm going to give a special call out here to K8AGW. We'll see. We'll see if Dan is out there. Hopefully, he might even be listening. I just want him to know that we're thinking about him, thoughts and prayers coming his way. I want to see him back on the radio. K8AGW, AA8CS. You out there, Dan? All right, nothing heard. Heading down to Whiskey Run. That's where we're heading. KF8ERZ. Terry, how you doing this morning? This is AA8CS and KA8MNT. Tom, you're on deck.
W8WKY.
AHCS, this is KF80RZ. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net this morning. It's good to be with y'all. I've missed you guys. Sorry I've been missing action. I've been without electricity since Tuesday, still without electricity, but I just happened to think this morning, I thought I can get on the net on my phone on EchoLink. So I joined in. We're doing great. We was very blessed. We had some bad storms hit this area. Tuesday afternoon, evening, had an EF3 tornado pass about a mile from the house, but very blessed. No real damage. I had one tree top in the yard come out, but other than that, nothing severe. But they're just dealing with no electric. But several homes just very close out the road, totally destroyed. Cell tower was just doubled over, just destroyed. Radio station tower is gone. It was pretty bad. It hit St. Mary's and come this way. But anyway, we was blessed, didn't have too much damage. So anyway, I'm late coming to the table, but this week, but I actually made it. Hopefully my power will be back on tomorrow, and I can get on the morning net there on my Node, which is much better than this phone. But anyway, other than that, just surviving, getting things done, enjoying my first cup of coffee. Thankfully, I have a generator, so I can enjoy some coffee, have some fans and lights. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday, and it's always a pleasure to be with y'all. Thank you for taking my check-in, Gary, and I'll hand it back to Net Control. Say 73s and God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
All righty, Terry. Thank you for that. Thanks for being there. And glad you're okay, and you and yours are okay. Sorry about the other folks. That's got to be rough. That has just got to be rough. And man, EF3. That's nothing to look your nose down at. That's a pretty serious tornado. So bless everybody who's out there and the families that are missing their homes right now. Terry, take care. And you were missed, sir. Always miss my run to Whiskey Run, that's for sure. KF8ERZ, we're going to clear with you, Terry. Let's see what. Let's a little levity now. What do you think? I do think. KA8MNT to take it. AA8CS on this end. Good morning, Tom. How you doing? How's that lovely bride of yours? And what's cooking in Canton? Sounds like a reality show. Cooking in Canton. Like hot in Cleveland. I don't know. Maybe I should have been a movie producer. Over to you, Tom.
AAHCS, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Gary, and everybody else that is on the net. We've got a little bit of sunshine peeking out this morning at 58 degrees, no wind, no rain since midnight, and 30.16 on the barometer. Today's high is going to be 79, mostly cloudy with a 2% chance of rain. What's cooking in Canton? That does sound like a pretty good series. Who knows? For the Food Network. Anyhow, the Hall of Fame festivities are kicking off. I believe tonight is a balloon classic that's taken off from the Kent State Stark branch. And Linda and I are going to be in a different location to watch the balloons go up tonight, I believe 6:30. So we're looking forward to that. And then, of course, we have the community parade and the grand parade, the football game, the enshrinement, let's see, the fashion dinner, dinner where they get their gold jackets, and the mayor's breakfast. There's every day during the week there's going to be something going on as far as the Hall of Fame festivities. Let me see. If you're interested in helping out with the grand parade, if you go to HOF Ham you can get some information there and possibly sign up for a location. It's a lot of fun. You get to see a lot of things up close, meet a lot of great people, and if you like watching the kids in their faces when during the parade, that is a lot of fun. So I've done it for a few years, and unfortunately this year I can't do it, so we need some people in there. Anyhow, I've rambled long enough, so with that I'm going to grab a quick nickel. K8MT returning. A friend suggested horse manure on my strawberries. Well, I'm not doing that again. I'm going back to whipped cream. And with that, I want to say 7-3, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything over to the fabulous Friday and Academy Award-winning AA8CS.
All right, Tom, thank you for that. My dad used to put manure on his strawberries, too. Yeah. I never understood. KAA-MNT, we're going to clear with you. Oh, where now? KE8VOX to take it. This is AA8CS and WB6BJN. You're on deck.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie, Vermilion, Ohio. Oh, nothing new, Larry. Still moving. Not Larry, Gary. Still moving, but we are having a beautiful day to do stuff like that. 64 degrees, 64.4 degrees. No rain for the last 2 days, and the barometer's holding steady at 29.97. A light wind out of the southeast, and the lake's 1 foot or less out there, so going to be a fantastic day. I haven't heard nothing about North Coast Dan yet, so I'm hoping and praying that no news is good news. So that's where that stands, and that's all I got. Got my work boots on and ready to go. Thanks for doing the net, Gary. Thanks for getting me in there, and everybody have a great day. AA8 Custom Select, KE8VOX.
KE8VOX, AA8CS. All right, Scott, thank you for that. Glad the move's going well, and you'll get in there. It'll be great. New digs, that's always fun. KE8VOX, we're going to clear with you. Let's head down to Clarksville. WB6BJN to take it. This is AA8CS, and Corbin, K8CWS. You're on deck.
Hey, good morning, Gary. This is WB6BJN Mark in Middle Tennessee, Clarksville to be exact. Good morning to all. A beautiful day yesterday. We had a high yesterday of 79.2 degrees. And when you compare that to what we had over the last week, that is absolutely beautiful. We had no heat index values over 100. It was we didn't even have to use the air conditioner yesterday. Currently, it is 30.10.5 on the barometer, and it is steady. 65.3 degrees, and we had a 63.9 for a low this morning. Humidity 91%. North 1 gusting to 2. And no rain today, no rain yesterday, and and it's a clear morning. It's going to be a beautiful day here, about 80, 84, 85 degrees, maybe a little warmer than it was yesterday. Let me take a break. Ohio, it's another nice day. Get out and enjoy it because things are going to change. It's going to get hotter. The high pressure that's bringing the cooler weather is going to break down. There's another high that's off to the west that has more moist and hot air with it, a heat dome type high pressure that's going to take over into next week. There'll be a low pressure between that high and off and coming into the Ohio Valley and the mid-south part of the United States. So all good things are going to come to an end as that ridge of high pressure to the west bulges eastward a little bit, and it's going to get hot, and a chance of thunderstorms return as early as Sunday for Ohio, maybe in parts of Tennessee tomorrow. There'll even be some thunderstorms in parts of Florida. So some of the Midwest is going to get hotter and more humid again, and that's just how it works in the summer. So get out and enjoy the weather today because it's going to be beautiful again today, as today is kind of the transition day. Let me take a... West is going to be very hot over that same high pressure area over California, but it's extending eastward from the Rockies and also extending westward out over the west coast as well. So there could be many places that could have a multi-day heat wave starting here next week. It's looking much more likely. In the tropics, Tropical Storm Bertha is almost a distant memory. Her remains are dying over Texas, and she's basically no longer a tropical system, just a little bit of a low-pressure area. It's going to bring some rain to parts of Texas, and that's going to be about it. In the Pacific, we've got Fausto, which is weakening, and then a couple other systems, one out by South America, off the coast of southwest Mexico, actually, and it has the chance of becoming a tropical depression or storm, and then one to the southeast of Hawaii, which could become a tropical storm as well. So the Pacific is busy. Let me take one more break. National Climate Prediction Center, El Nino is going to be very strong. There's an 81% chance of a very strong record-breaking El Nino in the Pacific. Water temperatures, get this, are already 2.4 degrees C above normal, which is already a strong El Nino, and it hasn't even peaked yet. Some interesting weather coming up for this winter for sure. Back to you there, Gary. Everybody have a fabulous weekend coming up. I am, and it's going to be a fabulous Friday as well. Back to you, sir, and everybody have a blessed day. WB6BJ.
WB6BJN, AAHCS. All right, Mark, thank you for that report. We do appreciate it. Clear with BJN. Let's head down to Columbus, K8CWS. Good morning, Corbin. How you doing? And N8WS, you're on deck.
AAHCS, K8CWS. Good morning, Gary and the rest of the net. We have 59 degrees down here in Columbus today. Light wind out of the southeast, 90% humidity, 30.16 on the barometer, 56-degree dew point, and our high today is forecast to be 81. Yesterday the high was supposed to be in the high 70s, so I feel lied to. Ain't that the way it goes, huh? We closed on our house. We officially are owners of the house, and we got news the day before. We were supposed to take possession August 30th, and that's fine. We have a very busy month ahead of us. Well, then the day before we actually closed, we got an addendum, an update to the contract that we are going to get possession on July 30th. Great news, but it does change things, so kind of changes our timeline a little bit on getting things set up. We're still going to move in early September, but at least now we can get in and get painting and cleaning and all that stuff, but we got to get the utilities turned on and all that. So a couple other things to keep in mind too with that. We got to take care of the yard, whatnot, so be all right. Glad to hear Terry's okay. That sounds like a pre-harrowing event. You know, I know West Virginia doesn't usually get the twisty things, so but you know, I know when areas that don't tend to get them, it usually is a little that much worse. So just because you know you're not set up for that. So thoughts out to him, and yeah, that's all I got this morning, Gary. Thanks so much for picking me up. This is K8CWS, and I'll be clear. 7-3, y'all.
Oh, that's great news, Corbin. Glad the closure went forward with no issues, and you're getting access to the house earlier. That's also a value add. And I bet you're appreciating this cooler weather. I think you might be. Being in the high 70s as opposed to the 90s, that's got to make quite a difference for you. All right, sir. Tell that lovely bride of yours that we said hello, and you guys take care. Have a fabulous Friday in the meantime, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, now the National Weather Service, N8WS to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Bill. What say you? N8WS. This is AA8CS. Bill, you with us?
N8WS. Yes, I am. Almost dozed off there. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all of that. Air quality index this morning to 52, travels between 0 and 1. My 14 hours, 55 minutes. Solar flux indices at 14. Sunspot number 01. K is 1. Geomagnetic field is quiet. No east skip predicted. And let me see here. My weather bureau. I got 57 degrees this morning. Humidity 78%. Winds are calm. Rudder 3019. 2 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. Is partly sunny with high near 78. Calm winds becoming east 5 to 7 miles an hour in the morning. Spaceweather.com. Okay, here it comes. Hokey computer this morning. A lot of people using it. Okay, well, it's coming. It's coming. So is Christmas. Oh, well. My phones yesterday, while I was sitting here, they came right toward me. They weren't 15 feet away from my window. Okay, spaceweather.com finally got here. Increasing chance of solar flares. The magnetic field of big spot 4493 is complexifying again. After some simplification yesterday, it's once again developed an unstable delta configuration that poses a threat for strong solar flares. NOAA forecasters estimate a 55% chance of an M-class flare and a 10% chance of a Class X flare on July 24th. And new category for satellite reentry events. SpaceX Starship 13 mega rocket is on the launch pad of Texas, waiting to lift off later today, Friday, July 24th, 5:45 Central Daylight Time. If the launch goes as planned, it will cement a new category of satellite reentry event, rapid-fire, deliberate, and very massive. Satellites enter Earth's atmosphere all the time, a few per day. Typically, it's a short drizzle, of human tech raining back onto our planet. Most are old first-generation starlings. There's more to this article. It's too big for me to read. Currently, there's 5 spot groups on the sun. And that's about it for me. Sorry about my throat. Hey, see you in the group. Everybody have a great Friday.
NAWS, AAHCS. All right, Bill, I got to tell you, man, you started off pretty shaky there. You were in and out of the repeater, but then about the time you got to the delta, the time delta of the length of day, it cleared up and you finished strong. That was weird. That was very weird. So just thought you'd want to know. All right, thanks for that report, Bill. Always appreciate that. You take care. Make sure you have a fabulous Friday. Yeah, you know why. You got the memo. NAWS, we're going to clear with you. Brings me to the bottom of my list. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association on the W8WKY repeater. My name is Gary. The call is AAHCS. Let's see. We have a VE session coming up. Let's see. When is that? That is August 1st. If you're looking to upgrade or looking to get your ticket, there's more information on our website under the Education tab. Just click on W8WKY.org, W8WKY.org, and just a ton of information there on the club website. All right. As I mentioned, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. My name is Gary. The call is AAHCS, and I'm looking for check-ins. Come on down. I'm listening.
November 8th, Juliet Kilo Oscar, Joe and Willoughby checking in.
Romeo, I'm in Worcester.
Kilo Delta 8, November Echo Oscar, KD-NEO, Darrell in Holmes County, in and out, Gary. Thanks for doing the net. KD-NEO.
November Tango, A Delta, NT8D, Dave in Copley.
AAHCS, this is Kilo Echo
Whiskey 2, Juliet, Sierra, John W2, JLS,
Joe,
calling at 71.
KF8, AHI, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Alpha Hotel India, Mike Barberton, in and out.
November 8, Bravo, Alpha, Yankee, N8, BAY, Ralph in Stowe.
Kilo 8, Kilo, Charlie, Sierra, K8, ACS, Zach from Dalton, Mobile.
All right, not too shabby. Here's who we have. NHAKO, there was a Worcester station. You and Joe kind of collided there. If you could come back and re-identify, please.
November 8th, Whiskey Romeo, N8WWR Romy, Worcester.
All righty, thank you for that. N8WWR in the log. Stand by. We'll get right to you here. KD8NEO, Darrell was in and out. NT8D, good morning, Dave. Good to hear you. KE8VQX, Joe's in the log. W2JLS, KF8AHI, Mike. Thank you for stopping by, waving a hand. I have you in and out. N8BAY, Ralph, good morning. And K8KCS Mobile, Zachary. Good morning, Zach. How you doing? Why don't you go ahead and start us off since you're the mobile? K8KCS to take it, AA8CS, and N8JKO. Joe, you're on deck.
AA8CS and the net. This is K8KCS. Good morning, everyone. I am headed eastbound this morning towards Maslin, so I'm getting towards the end of the repeater. At least I think. I'm starting to get choppy on the receive side. Hopefully I'm coming in okay. Anyway, I just want to get in and say good morning on my way into work. We're heading to a client site this morning. We're going to get some work done and then back early today. So happy Friday, everyone. We'll send back to this is K8KCS.
All right, Zach. You were pretty solid into the repeater there. Just a hint of you starting to disappear there. Just a hint, but nice copy. K8KCS. Zach, take care. We'll talk soon. We're going to clear with KCS. Let's see. I don't think we have any other mobiles. To the top. N8JKO to take it. This is AA8CS. And N8WWR. You are on deck.
Good morning, Gary, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. Well, we got 59 degrees, 75%, and sunshine along the beautiful north coast in Willoughby, Ohio. And it's going to be an interesting day today. Got a few things to take care of around here, but early this evening, I guess. So much for that. Denise and I are going to be heading out to the west side. A friend of mine who has been a performer of folk, and I guess he's created a number of tunes himself. He's going to be performing out at one of the wineries on the west side. So we're going to go out there for dinner and to encourage him along the way. Gonna look forward to that. Got a few other things to take care of, fix-it-wise around the house. So I'm just counting my blessings, looking forward to a good day, a good evening, spending it with friends, just like I'm doing now. And I will send it back to Net Control with one little remark. Break for time. Remember to keep a smile for the day, so I will part company with you with the following joke. My boss told me to have this panel wired by 5, so I've served it a bunch of cappuccino. I know. Find new work. Anyway, everybody, take care. God bless you all. And 7-3. N8JKO back to Net Control.
All right, Joe. Thank you for that. I do have a quick question before you leave. Your friend, is it a solo act? Is it a band? And or what instrument does he play? I'm curious. I have this music thing going on, you know. N8JKO, back to you.
Thank you, Gary. My friend's name is Jim Schaefer. Schaefer and Friends. He's going to be performing out at the Clinkshire Winery. And he plays the guitar. He has composed a number of pieces. I think he also has his CD out. He's been doing so for more years than I can count, and does an outstanding job. Of course, you know, he's the kind of guy that would also give you the shirt off of his back and maybe his left arm as well. So a really great person and an excellent performer. So always enjoy listening to his work. Back to Net Control. This is N8JKO.
W8WKY.
All right, Joe. Very good. Thank you for that. Yeah, guitar. I appreciate that. I appreciate guitar music. In Florida, when we go down there, we're leaving here for Florida here shortly. They have a lot of music people down there that do just what you described. Some are pretty doggone good, some are not, but it's always fun. Joe, thanks for being here this morning. Don't forget to have a fabulous Friday, because it is, and we'll do this again real soon. N8 JKO, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up Romy. N8 WWR, good morning. How are you doing? And NTAD, Dave, you're on deck.
I'm doing very well, Gary. Down here in Worcester, I want to thank you for running the net there. N8 WWR. My name's Romy. Romeo Oscar Mike India Echo, both my legal and preferred name. I got a whole little list going on here. I threw your stat, Miss Gina KD9APV. Got your stat there for the log there. I get paid by the check in attendance. I don't know about you up here, but if you're not, you're getting a bum deal. Hi. I got a whole little list here. 5 o'clock, or Friday. I remember years ago they used to play 5 o'clock. They used to play Born to Run on WNCX and WMMS at the same time by, I guess it's E Street Band or whatever, Bruce Springsteen. And, hi, I made myself laugh. At 5 o'clock, simultaneously, let you know that the weekend's here. I was wondering if they still do that. Reset. And hung a TV yesterday. It looks good. It's perfect. Square, perfectly level. Went to go turn it on, and I had Miss Gina take a pencil and mark a line on the bracket when I was holding it up on the wall. And there's 2 thumbprints and cracks where I was holding it up. So luckily, the TV's had its my money's worth out of it, I suppose. But that wasn't what I wanted to see when I turned it on. So perfectly hung there on in square there down here in the basement in one of the rooms. So fortunately the price of the TVs have gone way down. Oh my word, way down, and which is good, I suppose. Especially for what that thing cost just a couple years ago. Got the in-laws coming down today. We're going to do what they call late lunch, early dinner. So I don't know exactly what that means, but they're residents of Slavic Village in the city of Cleveland, and it's off of Fleet Avenue. It's a really good neighborhood. Some sarcasm in my voice, but anyways, they do not want to move, so it's their prerogative. Hall of Fame festivities over in Canton. I as a graduate of Canton McKinley High School and spending my formative years over there in the city of Canton. I was a Canton Park Police Explorers program. It's with the they call it Scouts now, but the Boy Scouts. They sponsor it. You can explore different or kind of like intern with different occupations. Law enforcement and fire EMS being the most popular resetting it. And we used to work I call it free labor, but we used to work all the Hall of Fame details, especially running through the parks there behind string of parks behind the stadium and the Hall of Fame. We also used to work the game itself. We were up there in Fawcett when it was called Fawcett. We were uniformed. We had the big old Motorola STX radios for the city's trunk system. Big old brick. They're as big as an MX300, so they used an MX300 case. And I think that was pretty cool as a kid. Let me tell you, that was super cool. And I don't think I'm going to be able to make the Warren Ham Fest because I got the guys set up to come put cameras in this place. So, and they only work weekends. They're policing with bankers' hours, so they only do their side work on the weekends. So that's going to be out, I suppose, unless I can sweet talk KD9EPV to hang out here, if she's even going to be here. But that's all I got there, Gary. Thank you for running the net. And I was wondering, are you a snowbird, or are you just going down for a little bit there? You mentioned going to Florida. Back to you, N8. That is our dream ultimately in about 20 years to be a snowbird. N8 WWR.
No, I'm just a little vacay, just a little bit of vacay. That's all that is. And thanks for being here, Romy. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday. And if you didn't get the memo, sometimes people don't get the memo, but it is Fabulous Friday, so make sure you have one. All right, we're going to clear with WWR. Let's wave a hand to KD8NEO. Daryl, good morning to you again if you're listening. NT8D, you're up. This is AA8CS and KE8VQX. Joe, you're on deck.
Good morning there, Gary, everybody on the net. Good morning to all the listeners. It's a beautiful day here in Copley. I'm loving this cool weather. Got the lawn mowed. Sorry if I didn't get back to you yesterday morning after checking in there, Gary. The junk guys showed up and hauled away a junk piano. They wanted, everybody wanted $400 to haul away a junk piano. So I stripped this down till there was nothing left but the plate in the back. And they saw what was left of the piano, and they said, we'll take it for $125. So I saved myself $275. That was nice. So that inspired us. Renee and I are cleaning the house now. that kind of kick-started some motivation. So that's the new project here. Started playing with a second big band last night. First rehearsal last night. They got 8 new tunes, vocal tunes they're learning for the next concert. But I got the bass book, and apparently the last player dropped it. And every song is out of order. There must be 200 or 300 songs in the book. And I can't play out of a book like that. So I'm going to spend the entire day today taking this music book and putting all the songs into alphabetical order so I can make it usable. That's going to be my job today. Oh, I also have a tune piano, so it's going to be busy. Thanks for taking the call, Gary. Again, sorry I didn't get back to you in the morning. AA8CS, NT8D, back to you.
All right, Dave. Glad to hear the first practice went well. That's cool. That's very cool. A little big band sound going on there. It sounds like, oh man, yeah. At least it's not punch cards for an old computer program. I don't know if you'd ever get it back in numerical order. And then play again anyway. All right, Dave, thanks for being here. My best to Renee. Sounds like you guys are taking care of business, as they say in the song. NT8D, we're going to clear with you, Dave. Have a fabulous Friday, my friend, and we'll do this again soon. KE8VQX to take it. This is AA8CS and W2JLS. You're on deck.
AA8CS, this is KE8VQX. Good morning, Gary and the net. Let's see, not much going on around here. Looks like we had about 60 degrees and 74% humidity, calm wind, and barometer's at 30.16. Beautiful morning. Got the doors and windows open. Trying to air this dump out some. Let's see, Buddy and I are packing up the motorcycles. Going to head down to West Virginia tomorrow for a few days. All we know is our first stop is New River. Going to camp out there and then figure out what to do from that point. Probably get some forest roads in and that sort of thing. It looks to me like we may be going through Whiskey Run. We're going to head down to Marietta and then start heading east. It'll be darn close. In fact, I think I've been through Whiskey Run coming down 16 from St. Mary's before. So I'll keep an eye out for an antenna if it's still up and see if it's Terry's place or not. Anyways, that's what we're doing today. So we'll head out tomorrow morning sometime. Thanks for getting me in, Gary. This is K8VQX, back to AA8CS.
All right, Joe, very good. Couple questions. Is this vacation? And number two, what kind of bike you riding? And I'm sure Terry mentioned St. Mary. I guess they kind of got the brunt of that EF3 tornado he was talking about. So that would be awesome if you could get an eyeball QSO there. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, is this vacay? And what you riding? Over.
K8VQX returning. Not really vacay, just some days off that happened to align with my buddies days off, and so that's what we're going to do. We try to get one good motorcycle trip in a year, usually longer than this. This is only going to be about 4 days. But we're both riding BMW R1200 GS motorcycles that are... It's all the motorcycle you ever need, Gary. If you want to go 100 miles an hour down the highway, you can do that. If you want to go 2 miles an hour up a goat path, you can do that. So dual-purpose kind of motorcycle with all our gear strapped on, which is kind of fun. This is K8VQX. I give it back to you, Gary.
All right, Joe, very good. Sounds great. BMW is a great bike. I know another good friend of mine, John Wagner, has a BMW. Oh, yeah, those are sweet. Very, very sweet. Enjoy the trip. Be safe, and we'll talk to you again down the road, or down the log, whichever way you want to look at it. And we expect a full report, All right, we're going to clear with VQX. Thanks, Joe. Again, be safe, buddy, and make sure you have a fabulous Friday while you're at it. Clear with VQX, let's pick up Mike, neighbor and friend, W2JLS. Good morning, John. How you doing? And BAY, you're on deck.
Alpha 8, Charlie Sierra, Gary. Good morning, Gary. Good morning on your ears to you and the netizens. Yeah, I'm just making it into Lakewood here. It is a beautiful morning. Sort of like that pre-fall weather we're all enjoying here in Northeast Ohio. I know we're going to creep back into the heat and humidity before too long, but man, it's been yesterday was a spectacular day to be outdoors. I didn't get much of that. I was working all day, but I did enjoy some in the early evening once I got home. Yeah, and I'm hoping to do some more of that this afternoon and this weekend if the weather holds up. I was going to mention to Bill in New London, N8WS, our National Weather Service, it seemed like his signal's been rough copy recently. I don't know if it's propagation. I don't know how far New London is from the repeater and all of that. Maybe an equipment issue. And you know, I know with Bill, because he gives such a nice report every day, it can be long, and it's kind of reminiscent when I was a kid. You'd be listening to broadcast AM in the night, and you wanted to hear what they were saying, and the skip might drift in and out, and it would, you know, you'd lose them if you're off at a distance listening. Like I would listen to Boston from New York State, and signals would drift in and out. I had that feeling listening to Bill this morning. The front end was really rough. Might check your equipment is what I'm thinking, Bill. Yeah, and I would say Romy took your advice from yesterday. His signal was so weak. If you're listening on EchoLink, you couldn't hear anything he was saying yesterday. I guess it was better if you're on RF listening in, but he must have taken your guidance on adjusting the mic gain. It's rough when you get someone that's both long and imperceptible. You're like, what in the world's going on? But yeah, this morning I could hear Romy quite well. Anyway, with that, I'll pass it back. Everybody have a spectacular Friday and a great weekend. W2JLS.
All right, John, very good, my friend. Fabulous Friday is upon us, which precedes a wonderful weekend that consists of a scintillating Saturday. Don't forget to tune into the Barometer Net on Saturday. Stefan and Phil do a nice job of taking care of the weekend for us. And we take the day off on Sunday for sure. John, thanks for being here, sir. You've been quite regular here lately. That's been a lot of fun. So keep it up. Yeah. W2JLS, we're going to clear with you. Let's head out to Stowe. N8BAY. Good morning, Ralph. How you doing? This is AA8CS.
AA8CS, this is NABAY. Good morning, Gary and everyone listening. Doing well this morning. Been pretty busy so far. Watered the garden just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit to keep the plants moist, the tomato plants especially. Halfway through laundry day. I did a little bit of HF this morning and got a few contacts, so that was good. Sitting on the front porch right now, trying to enjoy this beautiful weather. Sun shining, nice and cool. Boy, it doesn't get much better than this in the middle of July in Northeast Ohio. This is just fabulous. We should stay like this for another couple weeks, but it'll be getting warm enough pretty soon. Anyway, that's about it for me. Well, not quite right. We're going to have 3 of the youngest grandkids tomorrow night. Spend Saturday night with us. I think my wife is going to a show in Cleveland on Sunday. The good news is I don't have to go. Anyway, hope everyone has a fabulous Friday and a great weekend. AAHCS, this is N8BAY, back to net control. 73, all.
All right, Ralph, good to hear. Laundry day is coming along well. And you had some beautiful bird song in the background there, my friend. That was quite nice. I don't know if you're out on a porch or patio or whatever. It sounded great. So thank you for that. A little value add on the transmission there, Ralph. Thanks for being here, sir. You take care. Make sure you have a fabulous Friday. And we'll talk to you again real soon. Probably next week, I would assume. Clearing with N8BAY, it brings me to the bottom of my list. Let me re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. The name here is Gary. The call is AAHCS. A couple quick announcements. The Warren Ham Fest, August 16th, coming up. And we do have a Sarah-sponsored VE session coming up on August 1st. So those are your announcements. Check out the corresponding websites and for additional details. All right. Time to join the Motley crew. If you want to join us, have a little bit of fun, come on down. This is AAHCS, and I'm listening.
KC1DQS, Paul.
AF8, FHW, Nate.
KC8, Fox Queen Vector, morning.
Kilo Delta 8, Quebec, Oscar, Lima. This is Keith over here in Temple. And I'll just be checking in and out. 73 to you, Gary, and everyone else on the ClineNet. Have a wonderful day.
K8 PMI, that's Kilo 8 Papa Mike India. Phil, I'll be in and out, Gary. 73, everybody.
AA. AAHCS, this is KD8SLG with a quick recheck, please.
Kilo 4 Oscar Go, K4OG.
All right, here we go. KC1 VQS. Paul, got you in the log. Good to hear you this morning. HFW, Nate, got you in the log. KC8 FQV. K8 PMI, KD8 SLG, and K4OG. Stand by. Did I miss anybody? I think I did this trip. Come on down if I missed you.
W8WKY.
KD8QOL. Kilo Delta 8, Quebec, Oscar, Lima. This is Keith over here in Kenmore, and I'll just be checking out.
All right, Keith, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I heard you, Mark. KD8QOL, got you in the log there, Keith. I have you in and out. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you have a fabulous Friday. Yep. Got to do that. KD8QOL, thank you for being here. All right, let's see. Did I have a mobile in here? I don't think so. Let's get Nick's recheck in here first. KD8SLG with the recheck. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
AA8CS, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Gary. Thanks for letting me get back in there. I had a brief text conversation with John and Lori, KE8UIB and KF8DTP, and he was distracted by the balloon-shaped hot air balloon this morning, and he wanted me to remind everybody that they have the club that tonight. So if you can get to the W8NP, the 147180, stop in and say hi to them tonight at 8 o'clock. That's my big announcement. Thanks, Gary. Have a great weekend and a fabulous trip. KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right, Nick, thank you for that. Thanks for the recheck. You know, I forgot to mention the football-shaped balloon, and then that kind of goes along with what Tom was talking about earlier, the celebration down in Canton for the Football Hall of Fame and stuff going on. So, yeah, that's happening. Okay, and I think that's the Maslin repeater, if I'm not mistaken, and that's always a fun show. That is always a fun show. All right, thanks for that, Nick. Do appreciate it, and we will talk to you again real soon, I'm sure. All right, clear with SLG. I don't believe we have any mobile, so let's head to the top of the list. KC1, VQS to take it. Good morning, Paul. How you doing? HFW Nate, you're on deck.
Yeah, good morning, Gary. I was just waiting for the ID there to clear. Yeah, finally get on here this morning. That's great. Nice, thank you for taking my check-in. And it's a great day here, sunny. We're finally going to hit the 80s again today after more than a week of barely making 70. So that's going to seem nice. It seemed chilly yesterday, and it was like 70 finally, but with a wind. And I thought, I don't know if I'm getting old or I don't like to admit that. Anyway, you mentioned yesterday that you didn't remember that I had a cat, so I have a story about that. I don't know if I mentioned it or not. You know, dogs seem to get more attention for some reason, but we love our cat. So we got him 2 years ago this month. He was just 8 weeks old. We had no pets at the time. We'd had cats before. My wife had been wanting another one, and I said, sure, let's find the right one, what you like, and we'll go for it. So we did that, and about November, when he was 6 months old, I came home late one night from the parent-teacher conferences, and Sandra met me at the door and said, be careful where you step, there's something wrong with the cat. So there was, like, evidence on the kitchen floor, and so we thought, oh, no. We got him comfortable and called the vet the next morning, and we took him right in, and they said, well, he swallowed something. So they did an X-ray, and sure enough, he'd swallowed one of my wife's gold chain necklaces, and she'd been missing it and was wondering where it was. Yeah, well, there it was on the X-ray. So emergency surgery, and they kept him overnight, sent him home the next day. He bounced back from that without any problems at all. Instead of a cone on his head, they sent him home in a bright red onesie. I think he liked it because this was November and it was colder, and I think he really enjoyed it. Anyway, the bag of medication that came home with him had all his meds in it that he needed, and here in a small little plastic Ziploc bag was the necklace all cleaned up and ready to go. And so I told Sandra, I said, you need to wear that. That would be quite a conversation piece. I don't think she ever has yet, but one of these days, I hope she does. Anyway, that's the story, Gary. Back to you before I time out. KC1BQS.
Oh, that's hysterical, Paul. What's the cat's name? Over.
The cat's name is Cairo, and I don't know if I told you the history of the names, but our previous golden retriever, her name was Paris, and so Riga, the capital of Latvia, is also known as the Paris of the North. So that's kind of a tribute to her. We chose Cairo because that's Paris of the Nile, is what that city is known as. So that's the history of the names. And by the way, Cairo is the same color as Riga. And so I call him the golden retriever of the feline world because not only is he the same color, but he eats like a golden retriever too. Back to you, Gary, KC1BQS.
All right, Paul, that's a great story. And, yeah, hats off to Cairo. And, yeah. And what possesses animals to eat things like gold necklaces? Or that doesn't seem to have any kind of smell or nutritional value associated with it that would that's kind of strange. But anyway, hopefully he won't repeat that. But good to know. You got the naming convention is pretty exceptional. I've never run into that ever before. So look at you. I'm telling you, never cease to amaze me, Paul. All right, KC1VQS, we're going to clear with you. Make sure you have a fabulous Friday. I know you got the memo, Paul, so it's there for the taking, that's for sure. All right, clearing with VQS. Let's pick up HFW. Good morning, Nate. What say you? And FQV, you're on deck.
Good morning. If I can speak, AA8 Custom Select with KF8 FHW. Just going to enjoy a nice, cool, sunny day for this morning, and then it'll, I'm sure, jump up to the 80s. And, yeah, it's going to be a warm one, but we got to work somehow out for the cold and get through it one way or another. I don't have much time because I got to go to work, but I'll let it go back to you and finish the conversation with everybody else. Hope everybody else has a great day. And this is KF8 FHW, sharing with KAH.
All right, Nate, very good. Thanks for being here, sir. Just as a note, your audio is a little on the light side. You can maybe get a little closer to the mic or maybe adjust the mic gain, whichever one works better for you. But totally copyable, no problem there. Just if you're in a mix someplace, you're going to lose. Just saying, the audio is a little light, that's all. All right, Nate, take care. Have a fabulous Friday because it is. And we'll talk to you again real soon. KF8 HFW, we're going to clear with you. Let's head to Aurora, KC8FQV. Good morning, Mark. How are you doing? And K4OG, you're on deck.
Okay, KCFQV. Oh, doing good. Yeah, I knew what happened, and I was hit the button. I couldn't hit it because someone now, when I looked up, there's a green light on the top of the thing, of the screen. So I know what happened. Nick, leave it alone. I can fix it. But yeah, I went and seen the Shard and Polka band last night. Maybe I'll take this stuff and stick it in a garbage can and go to something else. I don't know. But yeah, it was a good day yesterday. Went and did my blood work. Got it all back already. And it looks good, so they're ready for next week when I go to the doctor and the week after. And yeah, it was a nice cool night last night for the concert over at the gazebo. I could go down to Doylestown tonight to see the polka Chardon band again. But we'll send it back your way. Yeah, it's dropping in and out a little bit there. So I'm coming RF in tonight. This morning, I mean. So Send it back your way, Gary. KCFQV.
All right, Mark, thank you for that. For the record, it was me. It wasn't Nick. So the first time was annoying, but the second time I couldn't hear what was going on. So I cut you loose there, knowing that you would come back. I mean, obviously, I called you. So I'm not sure how you managed to do those things, but nevertheless, you know what? It's just part of what happens, I guess. Mark, thanks for being here, buddy. It's Fabulous Friday, so make sure you have one, and we'll talk to you again soon, I'm sure. KC8FQV, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up K4OG, the original gangsta. Good morning, Mark. How you doing?
Hey, AHCS, K4OG. Good morning, Gary. I'm doing fine. Thank you, sir. Hope you're doing great. Man, that was excellent troubleshooting and an explanation you just gave. I really love that. Not to beat a dead horse, but I just wanted to follow up on yesterday's PSA. Yeah, you didn't change the batteries in your smoke detector in spring. You'll soon be reminded, one way or another. And, Gary, I really love Chuck's description of XYs with, I think it was a predetermined helplessness. That was cute. And when I was talking with the wife and she told me I forgot to change the batteries, I howled and laughed and had a good time with it. And I love poking the dog on stuff like that. So I'm looking for the beep that smoke detectors give off. I had a recording. I wanted to text it to the wife again, like the last time this happened, but I can't find my beep. So if anyone else there has got a smoke detector beep, just text it my way. Thank you, Gary. K4OG. Back to you, sir.
Well, I guess you could test your smoke detector and get Oh, Mark, you cracked me up, man. Thanks for being here, though, man. It's always is a pleasure, and typically an adventure as well. K4OG, we're going to clear with you at the bottom of my list. We're really at the bottom of the net here. Let's make this the last call. If you'd like to join this motley crew, now's your opportunity. Come on down. This is AA8CS, and I'm listening. Last call.
Alpha India 5, Quebec AI 5 key.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8VZA, Eric
on
in the mobile.
The way it should be. Good morning, Gary.
Doubled, KE8VZA mobile.
All right, we picked up AI5Q, KE8VZA mobile, LTR. And I think that's it. Let's get our mobile in here. KE8VZA to take it. AA8CS and AI5Q, you're on deck.
AA8CS, KE8VZA here, mobile on my way into the big W, of course. It's a wonderful Friday, sun is shining, and I think the garbage men are going to hate us over the next, or since the last few months, and especially a few weeks coming up, because we are loading up the curb. Anyway, swing by. Feel free to pick through it if you want, but there's really not much there that's worth anything. But yeah, I think maybe we'll be on the next episode of Hoarders. I don't know. My wife says maybe. I don't know. But brisket. Oh my goodness! I started thinking about bacon wrapped brisket and then bacon smoked next to the brisket to be enjoyed with it. Just endless possibilities. Anyway, QKO always delivers. Anyway, KE8VZA, back to you, Gary. Fabulous Friday.
Yeah, that brisket is just a little bit of heaven, isn't it? All right, Eric, thanks for being here, buddy. You take care. I assume the preparation for the move is going well. We're thinking about you, and I don't want to think about missing you, but it's kind of there in the background. It's like the elephant in the room, if you know what I mean. All right, take care. We'll talk to you again real soon. We're going to clear with VZA. Let's go to the top. AI5Q to take it. Good morning, Jairus. How you doing? This is AA8CS. And Bill, LTR, you're on deck.
There we go. Sorry, I was having trouble with my PTT. Good morning, AA8CS and the group. This is AI5Q, just at the office and using the radioless node for now. It's better than EchoLink most of the time, but when the PTT button doesn't want to work, it's not much better. So anyway, I took the day off yesterday because it was nice and cool outside. It was only like 93, so took the day off and worked in the yard and got all the kids and the wife out there to help pull vines and weeds out of some of the gardens that had gotten overgrown with all of the rain that we've had this year. Everything just kind of took off, especially the weeds, not so much the plants. So we removed half a trailer load worth of vines and debris from the yard. I got some before and after pictures, and it's looking good, but I'm back at the old office today. So anyway, we'll good to hear you. I've been listening since about 6:07 a.m. my time, and just finally got checked in. AI5Q73 all.
All right, Jairus, very good. Thank you for that. Yeah, working hard, having fun. That's what it's all about, I think. So we'll see how that plays out today. It's going to be a hot one, I guess, out there. So you guys take care. Keep the air conditioner running. AI5Q, we're going to clear with you, Jairus. Thanks for stopping by. Bill, you're up. N8 LTR to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Gary and the group. Oh, just getting over a nasty upper respiratory viral infection that I have had since field day. And it's kind of kept me isolated and away from people. Just don't want to spread this thing around. They couldn't do anything with antibiotics. They said, go home, just wait it out. So we're on the tag end of it, thankfully. But yeah, so I got to go see the cardiologist later this morning and some more medical stuff this afternoon, and then actually get back into getting a few things done around the house late this afternoon maybe. So anyhow, going to keep it short this morning, just jump in and say hi, and turn it back to you and let you tie the ribbons on another nice net. So LTR, back to AHCS and the wonderful morning net.
WA8KOC. W8WKY.
All right, Bill, thank you for that. And respiratory stuff is crazy stuff. It took me 3 weeks to get over my bout with it, and boy, it seemed to be quite a bit going on there for a while. So we'll see how all that plays out. All right, we're going to clear with N8 LTR. Bill, thanks for being here on this fabulous Friday. So make sure you have one. Oh yeah, you need to have one. WA8KOC. Good morning, Fred. How you doing, sir? Thank you for responding to my email request. I haven't checked the email lately. I need another Friday taken, and I do appreciate you stepping up and helping me out with that. So we'll see how all that plays out. Fred, what's on your mind, sir? WA8KOC, AA8CS.
Hey, well, good morning, Gary, and good morning to everybody else in here enjoying the net with you. Don't have a whole heck of a lot to give out. Just wanted to jump in before the net closed, before you got our pal Kerry, and let him come in here and help out with closing up the net. Currently, I have to say, usually I borrow information from Kerry W8CTM's weather station over here in Long Lake. Portage Lake's around the corner from me, but today I'm taking it off my Fox weather on my phone. No precipitation, no rain. It's 64, feels like 64, 30.17 on the barometer, 51% dew point, 61% humidity, UVX is 1, 10-mile visibility, 50% cloud cover, and winds out of the east-northeast at 5 miles per hour. Sunrise 6:14, sunset 8:50, and it's good air quality now. We've gotten rid of the Canadian smog, smoke, their horse hockey, and it's a 39 AQI here. I don't have all the information on the stations around here. I know a lot of stations are back up to around 399. We did get Sam's Club gas yesterday for 377. I wasn't even happy about that. The day before it was 356. So they're jumping all around. And it seems like I don't know what's going on at Sam's Club authorities, but they seem to be able to find gas a lot cheaper than everybody else. And usually they're anywhere from, 30 cents to 60 cents less a gallon than everybody else, and that hasn't been transpiring the last, week or so. So anyway, with that, glad to help out when I can. Take care of yourself. Bill, if you're listening, I hope you feel better. And everybody have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend coming up. I know we went down to Lockport Brewery and had some Christmas ale, Christmas cheer beer, and they call it Christmas in July around here. So Great Lakes Brewery opened up yesterday. They had their Christmas ale, and that's good stuff. And so is Lockport's. There's a couple of other ones, too, that's not too bad. So without this 95-degree weather, I think we're going to be just fine. Take care of yourself, Gary, and we'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3 to you and everyone else. AA8CS for the Barometer Net, WA8KOC.
Alrighty, Fred, thanks for being here. And, I'm not a big fan of Christmas in July, and I'm definitely not a big fan of Christmas ale in July. I transition to lighter stuff in the summertime, like I will have Sam Adams Summer Ale is my go-to beer in the summertime. It is delectable, really and truly delectable. Do love that stuff. But anyway, I know a lot of people actually celebrate Christmas in July. My personal opinion on that is one Christmas a year is enough. I'm thinking. All right. I'm going to do this. I don't normally do this, but I need one more check-in. If I can get one more check-in, Kerry can have check-in number 55. 55 today. We ended up with 50 yesterday. One more check-in gives me 55. I don't know if you're out there, Andy, AB8MO, but you're the one that gave me 50 yesterday. Can you give me 55 today? Anybody? One more check-in, please.
Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8, TLB, raining Redmond.
And there you have it. Randy, thank you very much. Kerry thanks you. I'm sure he will in just a second as well. KE8TLB to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Randy. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Gary. Good morning, everyone. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB. I'm doing pretty good. I just come down here and turned my radio on. And I heard that, and I was like, I even got a cup of coffee, too. Yeah, we got that coffee pot. I've never had one like that makes coffee like in 4 minutes. But, Gary, I hope everyone has a great day. And I'm glad I got to help out there this morning. And this is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB 73. God bless everyone.
All right, Randy, thanks for being here. And thanks for putting us over the top today. That was quite nice. Do appreciate that. Give Ray our very best. We're thinking about both of you guys. Take care, and we'll talk to you again real soon. In the meantime, don't forget, have a fabulous Friday, because it is. All right, let's look to the right field bullpen. W8CTM check-in number 55. Good morning, Carrie. How you doing? 50 check-ins yesterday, 55 today. That's outstanding. I thought we were in the summer doldrums of if we can make 42, we're doing good. And speaking of 42, Paul, KC1, VQS, you were check-in number 42 today, so congratulations. Over to you, Kerry, for the close. W8CTM, AA8CS.
Good morning, Gary, and good morning to all our check-ins and listeners out there on this fabulous Friday morning. It is fabulous today with 55. Boy, it's been a while since we've hit the double nickel, that's for sure. Yeah, our nets during the summer here has been in the 40s about every day, and boy, 55. Thank you, Randy, for jumping in there, buddy. And thank you, everybody, for the 55. That'll make my day. There's no doubt about that. Anyway, hope everybody has a fabulous Friday out there, and the weekend goes well for everybody. Going to start warming up here. We'll be back in the 80s for the weekend, and I think next week we'll be in the 80s. But hey, it's still July, and it's summertime, and we still have the dog days of summer in August to look forward to. So I'm sure we'll get plenty of 80s here before it's over with. Anyway, hope everybody has a great one out there. That's about all I have this morning, Gary, so we'll just turn it back to you there. And boy, I'm just overwhelmed there. A happy smile on my face to get 55. That's a great net. It was a great net. It was a great net today. Anyway, everybody enjoy, stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good way to start your day or finish your day or whatever. It just makes everybody's day a little bit better out there. Anyway, that's all I have. 73 all. It's W8CTM turning it back to A8CS. And Gary, you can wrap it up here. And again, great net, and thank you again, everybody. That's all I got, Gary. Back to you. 73 all.
Alrighty, Kerry, another brilliant close. Thank you for being here, and again, thank you for being part of the tradition of this fabulous net. Yeah, it's fabulous. Yes, it is. Just like Friday. I want to remind everybody that this net does meet regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m., runs about an hour-ish. Be a regular check and keep this fabulous net alive. After all, it is the premier drive time net in northeastern Ohio. This is the W8WKY repeater located in Doylestown, Ohio. The frequency is 147.39 megahertz. The PL is 114.8. If you're not all programmed up, get yourself all programmed up. And come on down and join us. A lot of fun. Yeah, sure is. Name here is Gary. The call is AA8CS, and I return this repeater back to standard and regular amateur radio use. 73, everybody, have a fabulous Friday, because it is. And we'll talk to you again soon. This is AA8CS, and I'm clear.
Okay, quick recheck. I was going to say, we're having so many people move south, maybe they can get a bandway and come back up here sometime. KCWQV.
All right, Mark. All right, buddy. All right, you take care. Have a fabulous Friday. We'll talk soon. AA8CS.
AA8CS.
AAHCS, this is
Well, Wade moved down there, then Rodden went in, now there goes Eric going down. He's not going as far south. So, KCFQV.
All right, Mark, thanks for that. Do appreciate it, buddy. A lot of people move down there. I'm not moving down there, but I probably will do something to get out of the cold in the wintertime. I might snowbird it somewhere. Not sure about Florida, but we'll see. N8FQP, hey, how you doing there? Ted, you are check-in number 56, my friend. Just for the record, thanks for being here. And I am not going to make lunch today. I got 1,000 things going on. Amy just got home yesterday. Got to take her. It's just going to be an incredible busy day for me. I'm not going to make lunch either, so it's just the time of the season. Anyway, what do you have for us, Ted? N8FQP to take it, AAHCS.
AAHCS, this is N8FQP. Yeah, I just wanted to get you a number this morning and say good morning. I got a little late start this morning and didn't get down to the shack until later on, and I wanted to just get you a number. Yeah, I'm going to miss you at lunch, but yeah, I understand you got things to do, and life happens, you know. So I will let you go. I know you got things to do now, so I just wanted to give you a number and say good morning. You have a great day, and I will talk to you later. 73 AAHCS from N8FQP.
All righty, Ted. Thanks for that. Yeah, when Amy's in town, I'm a step and a half behind all the time. So, yeah, we'll leave it at that. Ted, thank you. Tell Digital Dorsey I said hello and everybody else there. N8FQP, this is AAHCS. 73, everybody. I am clear.
KE8 HNK AAHCS.
KE8 HNK. All right, Elmer. Whoa. I guess I could put the microphone down. KE8 HNK to take it, AAHCS, check-in number 57. I got to go, you guys. But anyway, Elmer, go ahead. This is AAHCS.
Well, Gary, I decided to check in. I got the base station up and running. SWR is pretty good. It was a bad connection. It was keeping me off the air. The neighbor across the street from my fiance cut the antenna wire on my Jeep, despiteful, because she didn't like hearing the Barometer Net in the morning. Even though it wasn't loud, she was just outside and near the vehicle, could hear it. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Had to give Carrie 57 because the Heinz ketchup is 57 varieties. So I decided to give him one for the numbers, give you the next one for 57 for the number. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Gary. Have a good day. KE8HNK, back to AAHCS.
Yeah, it's quite vindictive on her part, but glad you got the base station up there, Elmer. You take care of yourself, man, and we'll talk soon. KE8HNK AAHCS. I'm out of here, you guys. And thanks for 57, yeah. Nice job, everybody. AAHCS is clear.